I need to say something to the parents. First of all, your children are doing wonderfully well when it comes to language. I mean, I started with them 2 years ago, and you should know that if this is going to be their first contact with the language, they have been learning Arabic for a while, and that also had a good influence on the French language. Amongst all the schools, they are actually very wonderful. They're doing perfectly well. And I would like you to encourage them, even as they leave the school, for those of them that would really be interested in studying the language. It has a lot of benefits. As you can see, they just recited the national anthem in French language. That would stay with them for the rest of their lives. They also know how to introduce themselves and say some few things in the language. So I'd really like you to keep encouraging them to learn this language, and when they get out of this place, it's going to be an edge for them as you know. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That French teacher, we thank you for your contribution towards the development of the academy. We are moving on to the next item, which is going to be speeches to be done by our various invitees. I'm going to call on some people to give us the talks, and I'll please ask for your pardon here. We want to limit that to maximum of 2 minutes for every speaker. Please bear with us. I'd like to call on AL-IJEBUWI of the Daily Trust newspaper to start this segment. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين كثيرا. أيها الإخوان السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. We give thanks to Almighty Allah for His bounties on every one of us. He is creating us, is His choice. Worshipping Him has become our choice because He has given us the will to make a choice. In Hadith Sabil, we thank Allah for guiding us aright. We pray He should make us steadfast and better Muslims day in, day out. While appreciating the parents for trusting Almighty Allah and entrusting their children to this noble school. It is not enough to pay the tuition fee. The school management, from the proprietor to the staff, they have signed a manner with Almighty Allah. We as parents, we can encourage them to succeed. We can also encourage them to slip by. The choice is ours. Among the means of ensuring that we encourage them to succeed is not to only look at the report card of the children when they finish from the term or the session. Why don't we also go through their notebooks to see if they miss lesson notes, if they've written and submit their assignments, if they are actually writing what they are supposed to write. These are some of the ways we encouraged the school management to succeed in their manner they signed with Almighty Allah. At the end of the day, this is the barrack. Soldier go, soldier come. The barracks remain. So whatever any soldier do whenever he's passing through the barracks is what will remain with the soldier. This school is like a barrack, and our children are like the soldiers. They will move from the corporal to the topmost level of general. The choice is ours as parents to make them succeed or fall by the wayside. We pray. But the way we observe the Salatul Zuhr now, we have it in mind that Allah should make us successful in observing the prayer. But we also pray that Allah will accept the prayer as well. So we should treat our children like that. We will send them to school and they come back to us, we still monitor them. And every stage and facet of their learning, we should not forget the Almighty Allah. We should pray to Him. As we are praying, we walk with our prayer. Even some of us that are wealthy, we still have to pray that Allah should encourage us. But if we have money to pay today, if we don't have money to pay tomorrow, the school will not have option than to ask our children to stay at home. And as we are praying for our pocket, we should also remember other parents. This one is very important. Some children do help our children. So if they don't have money to pay and be in this school, what Allah has given to them that our children will benefit from, they might not get it from other children. So as we are praying for ourselves, we pray for other parents too to have money. Then we pray for the school management to succeed. May Allah make us successful. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much for that insightful speech, sir. Next, I would like to invite our Ustad, Mr. Ismail. Yes, please, for a brief speech. Just 2 minutes. 1 + 1.
In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. I want to thank all the management and staff of Viewing International Academy for this wonderful exhibition. I am short of words because the production I have seen in the video is highly excellent. It's of international standard. This can be vetted anywhere in the world. And we are proud of you and want to pray God Almighty will make Viewing International Academy go to the limelight. I only want to use this medium to appeal to our brothers and our mothers, our sisters in Islam, to patronize Viewing International Academy. For just as we were told, Allah will not help the condition of any nations until they change what is in their mind. It is when we change our orientation towards doing, that is only when doing can grow. If you think doing is doing it for himself, by the time you realize that you are undoing your children, it will be too late. Let us patronize doing in our own little way. Let's bring our pupils to doing so that doing can grow. This is a place you should invest your money in. This is the place Allah will reward you. This is a place your child will go outside the world and will compete favorably. We have learned teachers here, very smart brothers and sisters, putting in their best. For Allah's sake, let's go back home and ask our brothers and our neighbors to come and patronize doing. Let us make our own. Let us be proud of our own. Doing is our own and shall remain our own. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.